Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are just gonna be getting ready together. It's gonna be a super chill, laid back video. And yeah, I just wanted to hang out with you guys and just chit chat, do some makeup. I have to get ready anyway, so I figured we would get ready together. Plus, I really wanted to do a pop of baby blue, so I thought it was perfect because it's officially spring, and that's when I usually like to do little pops of color. Colorful look, but make it wearable. So that is what we're gonna be doing today. Hope you guys enjoy. Definitely grab a snack and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I upload 3 new videos every single week, so I would love to have you stick around. And I think that's all I have to say. We have a good mix here of drugstore high-end makeup, of course, lots of favorites, lots of good stuff. So get cozy and let's get ready together and have some girl time. All right, brows first. I know I've been pretty much including this in like every single makeup tutorial, and I know it's very repetitive, but I figured since it's a get ready with me, I would include it. But I'm gonna speed through everything just because if you guys watch my videos, you know the routine is pretty much still the same, and I still use a lot of the same brow products. So I will leave everything in the description box below, so I'm just gonna speed through it. But you already know I'm gonna outline first, and then I'm gonna fill them in with a pomade, clean them up, and then later on I'll set them with a tinted brow gel. All right, brows are all done. I'm gonna go ahead and prime the lids. I'm just gonna use my Urban Decay primer potion. I'm like running pretty low on this stuff, and I'm honestly just trying to use it up. This is one of my favorites, but there's definitely a lot of good dupes for this, but it is really good for like making your shadows pop. And I'm just gonna use a little brush because sometimes I feel like I can blend this in a lot better versus just with my finger, and it's quicker. For eyeshadow palette today, I'm actually really excited because the minute that I saw this color, I was like, okay, I need to do a look with this. So I'm gonna use this color. This is the shade Malibu from the BH Cosmetics BFF collab that they did with Alondra and Elsie, which I love. I think I'm just gonna use this color. I kind of have a vision, and I think I just wanna do all matte with the winged liner and just keep it really simple. I might do a little pop of like a shimmer in the inner corners, and then I'll use this color Virgo, but I'm thinking, let's just go in with this color first and see how it looks. Ooh. All right, so I wanted to use a fluffy brush first to see how it would look, and it's looking good. So I'm gonna switch brushes, and I'm gonna start kind of just packing on that color. I really wish I had like a cream shadow maybe to make it like stick better. I mean, it's pigmented and it's sticking really nicely, but normally when people do like all matte looks, they'll use like kind of a cream before, and then they'll use like the matte color over top just to really make it pop. But this is actually showing up like really nicely. Like, I'm impressed. Normally colors like this tend to be really powdery and they don't really show up, but this is like in your face, really pretty baby blue. Yeah, this is like pretty much what I wanted, because I'm just gonna do some black winged liner, some lashes, and we're gonna call it a day. It's gonna be just a really simple pop of color, but like it's cute. I don't think I've ever done like just all baby blue. This is beautiful though. This color is like literally everything. Okay, so it looks a little crazy right now, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some winged liner, and I'm also just kind of gonna blend this right in here, right in the crease. I'm a little intimidated because I normally don't do looks like this, but you know what? That's what makeup is all about. Just having fun. There's no rules to makeup, like I always say. Just have fun with it. And it comes off at the end of the day, so even if it doesn't always look perfect, keep going, make it work. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some winged liner. Of course, I'm gonna use one of my favorites, the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. This is like $3 and so good. It's like a traditional kind of liquid liner, but it's really black, it's matte, and it's really easy to work with. So let's do some wings. I think this is the most even that these are gonna get. So let's do some mascara. I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution 5D Extra Dimension Lash. I love this mascara. It's one of my current favorites. For lashes today, one of my favorite pairs is from Kiss. These are the Kiss Max Out lashes in the style Love. Hopefully they're still available, because they were limited edition, I thought, at one point. They're just really pretty, like wispy lashes. Kiss makes some of my favorite lashes, so any kind of like wispy lash will work. I just wanted something that was really gonna pop and stand out against the winged liner, but that wasn't gonna take away from the actual eyeshadow, and these are beautiful. Okay, now the look I feel like is finally starting to come together because I have the lashes on. Lashes make everything better. So now for the skin, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little primer water. You guys know I love the Milani Make It Last sprays. They make, in my opinion, the best drugstore setting sprays. They're so good. The original is like my all-time favorite. I also love the dewy one, but I really enjoy their scented sprays for the spring and summertime. This one is one of my favorites, the Dragon Fruit Peach. This smells so good. So I've been using the Make It Last Peach spray, and I have like the tiniest bit left. So I'm like, let me use this one up because I have a lot more in here, but they're so good. I love these sprays. It smells so good, feels good. And then for actual primer, I've been really enjoying the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I tested this out like a week and a half or so ago, and I've been using it like nonstop. It's so good. It feels good on the skin, and I find it to be super smoothing, and like the texture of it is really nice. So I love this primer. They actually sent it to me in PR, which I was like really surprised, because whenever I get PR, like I'm always so grateful for it. And it's always like a surprise to me because, you know, I don't expect brands to send me anything, but like when I got contacted by Rare Beauty, I was like, oh my God, like I love the brand already. So that was like a really big surprise. I'm so grateful. But yeah, I love this primer. It's really good. And Rare Beauty makes some of like my favorite products. So for foundation today, I'm going to use the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. We got some glam going on, so I want some good coverage and something a little bit more intense. Well, this is actually a super lightweight foundation, but it's really beautiful and it has great coverage. I have mine in the shade 040 Neutral Hazel, and then I also have Neutral Sand. I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to do a pump of Neutral Hazel, and then I'm gonna do like the tiniest little pump of Neutral Sand just to get like my perfect shade, because I feel like the Hazel one, when I tested it out, it was a little bit too, like a smidge too dark. So I think this is gonna be like a perfect color. I love this foundation. It's beautiful on the skin, so good. I'm just gonna use a foundation brush. This one is from Haley's Beauty. Do you see how like seamless it is? It's like really great coverage, but still very skin-like, which I'm like all about. But I love the coverage, and I wanted something more, a little bit more, I don't want to say heavy duty, but more of like an actual foundation versus like a skin tint today, just because we do have the blue eyes going on. So I feel like we need good coverage with this look. It is so beautiful. Now for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty concealer. This one is in 200C. This is so creamy, I love it. I normally use my Milani under eye corrector whenever I use this concealer, but for once, I actually got some really good sleep last night, and I've been getting good sleep the past couple of nights. So I feel like my under eyes don't look as crazy as they normally do today. So we're gonna skip out on corrector today and just go in with concealer. Oh, but I love this one. It is so creamy and it melts into the skin. I'm gonna do some cream blush today. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bora Bora. This is like such a pretty kind of hot pink, but it's very, very wearable. I kind of just add a little bit as I go, so it's like a lot easier to work with, and it just makes the product that much more wearable. So the more you use, obviously the more intense it's going to be, but if you just dip your brush in just a little bit, You get such a pretty wash of color, and the product just is so seamless on the skin. Now for powder, I wanted to switch it up today because it's been a little bit since I've used this, and this is one of my favorite powders like of all time. It's the Collab Set the Stage Ultrafine Loose Setting Powder. I have this one in Porcelain Ivory, and this is a classic cult favorite. It's just a really good like natural everyday powder. You can get it at Sally's Beauty. Clearly, I love it. I have like a little tiny bit left. A little bit of powder left over, and I'm just using my sponge just to kind of like set the rest of the face really lightly. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use the Ilia Drawn In Nightlight Bronzing Powder. This, I really love the color of this. It's like a really nice, just great everyday shade, and it's matte too, so it's perfect for this look or just like in general everyday makeup. I also just take some right down the bridge of my nose and just do also right under my lip. For blush, this is literally the perfect blush palette for this look. This is the BH Vanilla Cream Truffle Palette. Look at these colors, so beautiful. Just like really pretty, like pretty and pink, you know, like simple, pretty, very pink, but like really wearable. Okay, and then for highlighter, this is another like really pretty kind of icy light highlighter that I think is perfect for this look. This is the Milani Baked Highlighter in Dolce Perla. This is a beautiful and a spot on, I feel like, Ofra Cosmetics highlighter dupe. These are super, super smooth and creamy and like so vibrant and pigmented. So a little bit of these go a long way. I'm gonna just do a little tiny bit because I want to glow, but I don't want anything too much. So I'm just gonna swipe that right there. And this is like me barely dipping my brush, and you get so much pigment. You could also use these in your inner corners if you want to highlight, or even just like as eyeshadows in general. It is so smooth. It's not glittery. It's a really, really pretty like high-end formula at like, you know, drugstore price point. Okay, for lips, I feel like I have to do a nude lip because we got some baby blue eyes going on, so we need a pretty nude lip. So I'm gonna go in with Alamar Cosmetics Dulce Lip Liner, one of my all-time favorites. And then I'm gonna top that off with the Milani Satin Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade 01 Lavish. This is like such a perfect nude. All you need is one layer. And then I just take my finger and just blend it in. These are so comfortable. And like this color is everything. I'm just gonna add a little more lip liner. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the NYX This Is Milky Gloss. This one is in Milk It Pink. I have been loving these. These are just so pretty. They give you like the prettiest little wash of color and just a little light kind of flush. Okay, and then we're almost done with this look. I told you guys it was so simple. So I think all that I'm gonna do pretty much for the lower lashes is just take the same blue color, and I'm just gonna smudge that right on the lash line. And then for liner, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pastel Dream Auto Eyeliner. This one is just in powder blue. I've actually never used this one before. They have a couple other colors that I've tried, but I haven't used the baby blue. Oh, it's pretty. It's like a really, it almost looks kind of white too. So it's a really light shade. You could use white, you could use nude. And then whenever I'm doing like a monochromatic look like this, always got to get the lower lashes. So I'm going to use, of course, the same Makeup Revolution mascara, but I feel like this is really going to contrast well against that light lower lash line and just really make it pop. I'm going to take the shade of Virgo. It's a little bit darker than what I wanted. No, actually, no, it's cute. I like it. just for a little pop of shimmer. This is the last and final thing besides setting spray that I'm going to do to the face. I'm just going to take the Bare Minerals Well Rested Powdered Concealer, which you guys know I love, just for a little bit of like a brighter look. So what I like to do with this product is basically usually after I'm done my makeup or after I'm done my powders, I will go in with this product with my Real Technique setting brush, and I like to just set right under my eyes, and doing this is just going to help to give me more of a bright look under there. Totally optional, of course, not for everybody. I have been really into a more bright look, and that's why I love adding that Bare Minerals concealer over top, because it gives me just the perfect amount, and I can control how bright of a look I want, just depending on how much product I'm using. So, of course, last but not least, we cannot miss this step. I'm gonna go ahead and set my makeup with the Milani spray that I was using earlier, and we are all done with the look. Bam! So that officially completes this baby blue pop of color for spring. I am very proud of myself because I only used one color on my lids for this look. I mean, you know, with the exception of the inner corner. But really, this is a one color eyeshadow look. It is so easy, and I think a really fun way to incorporate color into your life without making it super overwhelming and complicated, because you guys know I'm definitely a neutral kind of gal. But when it comes to color, incorporating it this way, I find it to be fun and still really wearable, and you can see so easy to achieve. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. So I encourage you guys to play with some color and maybe do a little fun look like this for spring. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll leave all the products that I used down below in the description box if you're interested, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.